I'm also going to throw in a free first session with our sexy yoga gun class. If you guys like and subscribe, we'll give you one session for free. You're going to love it.
We're going to get a whole new audience off of this podcast. I think.
Sexy guns, come with me.
Welcome, everybody, to Midnight Cinema, your deep dive into sci-fi films, horror movies, cult classics, new and old. Warning, everybody, there are spoilers ahead. I am Art Hennessy in San Diego, California.
And I'm Erik in Salem, Massachusetts. And that's it. I'm just so excited to talk about our film that I have no clever retort.
And everybody, I just want to let you know, I'm Art. He's Erik. So,
yeah,
a little deep cut.
Right. I don't get it.
From the movie.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So deep
boy, that just fell flat. See, that's why I leave the comic introductions to you.
Oh.
I just heard through the internet, I heard the crickets, Erik, at my joke. So,
skip.
That's skip. Right.
I'm just going to skip this.
So, Erik, my lame joke here is referencing that this week we are talking about an absolute classic movie. We are talking about Aliens with an S.
Ooh, Aliens.
1986. It was directed by the James Cameron, starring Sigourney Weaver, Paul Reiser, Michael Biehn, Bill Paxton, and Lance Henriksen. What a cast.
Yeah. And Paul Reiser was a stand-up comic. That's the only way I knew Paul Reiser. I'm like, why is he in Aliens?
Really quick, Erik, was Mad About You on? It wasn't on by this point, right? I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
But we had seen him in Beverly Hills Cop, right? And things like that.
Sure.
Little roles. But
yeah.
Erik, we're doing it. We're doing Aliens. Rare sequel for us. We don't talk about many sequels. We've covered Alien before. If people want to go to listen to that, they can go to midnightcinemapod.com. Check out all of our old episodes. They're all there. We have great classics like that. And you can get ready for this podcast. If you go, what did they think about Alien? You can go back and listen to that because we're not going to talk about Alien on this podcast. We're talking about the sequel.
Like we're doing right now. We're not going to talk about Alien like we're doing right now.
I'm doing our plug, Erik.
Your plug.
My plug. Yeah. We're also available on Apple, Spotify, all of the podcasts.
Right away, early on.
Yeah,
excellent.
Why not?
Well,
why not?
That's great.
All those platforms. Go there, subscribe, rate, and review us. We love to hear from people and it helps us get the word out about the podcast. So, Erik, Aliens. What's your connection to this movie?
My connection is I love the movie Alien. I think I saw it in the theaters. And then Aliens, was it 10 years later?
Yeah, Alien was 79. And this was 86.
86. It was amazing. I thought, wow, this is how you do a sequel. I mean, I didn't think that at the time because I was just a dummy. But I love Alien. My kid, Phoenix, shout out to Phoenix right there. He loves Alien. He's got like 20 action figures. And I think he's got an Alien bobblehead. And I gave him an Alien My Little Pony as a joke Christmas gift. You can get an Alien My Little Pony. My little pony, my little pony. It's gonna take your face apart. So I just love it. And I thought this is one of those rare podcasts where some of my friends will listen to it because they've seen it. So this is for you guys. This is for you, John Perry. I'm going to tell John Perry to listen to this. John Perry, you better listen to this. And I know Mike Bailey's seen it. So there we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Erik, a lot of people saw this. This was a massive hit. Massive. And not only that, I do not think we've covered a movie that has so many Oscar nominations. 7 Oscar nominations for Aliens, including for Sigourney Weaver. So I'm excited to get into this.
Skyrockets her fame. She's telling how much she wants. She's saying what her character might say. Love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So, Eric, let me just tell people briefly what Aliens is about in case they've never seen. Yeah. So,
what is it,
Eric? Science officer Ripley survived the alien invasion of the spaceship Nostromo, and she's been floating in hyperspace in her shuttle for a long time. But she's found and revived. She tries to warn everybody about the terrifying creatures that they found on planet LV-426. But she learns LV-426 has a mining colony there. And suddenly the mining colony has stopped communicating. So Ripley is asked to return to LV-426 with a squadron of highly trained Marines. But will these soldiers be able to take down the multiple creatures? Or will Ripley herself have to step up and save the galaxy from the aliens?
It's good. Yeah, those of you who haven't seen Alien, the original, it was one critter. And it was a great play on words, too. It's like, it's alien. It's also an alien. But this one's like, nope, aliens. No, we're talking about the critters now.
I'll just mention, Eric, as we're diving in here, in the first Alien, they didn't show us a lot of the alien in that, really. They did a lot to make do with what they had.
10 minutes. I'm making up the figure, but if it's not 10 minutes, it's less than 10 minutes of alien time.
Well, that's going to change this week, Eric.
Just a bit.
That's going to change a bit. All right, Eric. Yeah. So let's start here. We open in space, and there's a shuttle drifting through this big blue galaxy. And inside is our hero from the last movie, Ripley. And she is in hypersleep.
Yeah, and also the whole place is inside. You can tell space got in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Space got inside somehow.
Sparkly, icy space is in there.
Sparkly space.
She still has her companion, Eric, which I'm sure you were glad to see.
Jonesy
getting some residuals here.
Jonesy's, yep. Jonesy the cat is back.
Yeah, they're asleep. Suddenly, her peaceful slumber is interrupted by a loud noise, and it cuts in, and it's a salvage crew in deep space, and they find Ripley. And she fades with Jonesy. Do you like that fade into the Earth, Eric?
Yeah, it's a great shot of her face, and it's the Earth. Real good job.
Yeah, they transfer us. Very economical. Transfer us back to Earth. We don't have to do anything else. And now Ripley's here, and she's learning about what happened to herself.
Yes, and we were introduced to Burke. Yeah. Burke is like he's the accountant guy, smarmy.
Played by Paul Reiser, we mentioned.
Yeah. And he does a good job. And he's like, we should have told you we're in space for 57 years. Yeah. Sorry. And she's in a med lab. And then all of a sudden she's got the cat, and the cat starts going, and she's like, and we know what's happening if you've seen Alien.
Yes.
So it's going to be a short movie. I thought she was the star.
No. And she pulls her shirt up, and we see that skin stretching out. Oh.
Wow. Short movie. The end. Credits. No?
Nah, it's a nightmare.
Just a dream, because they have to give us something scary at the beginning. So good job, James Cameron.
So that's what we get to introduce us. Eric, did you notice watching it this time? This isn't like a lot of sequels that you and I would see back then. They don't show us anything from the original movie. They don't start with the end of the first movie. They don't show us clips from the first movie. We're into it here. That's interesting.
And I think you could see Aliens. If you didn't see Alien, I think you'd still be good.
I think so, too. I think so. Because a lot of people, if it was PG-13, I think it was, Eric, I think a lot of people wouldn't have seen Alien. Maybe some younger people.
I think it's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's good.
But we got to have a recap, Art. So
yes,
all of the all the money people in the
big boardroom.
Still
smoking though. Did you notice that? They still smoke.
You got to smoke. It's never going away. And all the people that were in the last film got little cameo pictures on the back. They're all dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a recap, and they're like, go over it again, just so that the people who've never seen Alien can figure out what happened in the last movie. She's like, fine, I'll recap. Okay.
Way to put that, Eric.
Yeah. We found, there was a signal. We went, there was something latched onto somebody's face. There was an alien, and we killed it. And I blew up the ship. Okay. How many times do I have to tell the audience?
And the money people are here because basically they're saying, hey, that ship was pretty expensive.
Oh yeah.
The ship that you self-destructed. And we weird line, Eric, we found no evidence of any of the creature anywhere. And I was like, that thing was drooling all over the shuttle when it was
poop. They never talk about whether the alien poops, but there's got to be poop and piss.
I have some questions about the Xenomorphs, Eric.
Yeah,
on this, so.
they've got to poop at least.
Yeah. But so she's like, they're obviously not listening to her. She's trying to tell them. But on their way out, she's like, look, you should send a crew. She talks to the CEO, send a crew to go to LV-426 and check it out. He goes, we don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
There's been people living there for 20 years.
What?
Yeah.
It's like, 60 or 70 families. And she's just like, oh! Yeah. Well, you know what you do when you're upset, Art?
Yeah.
Is you get a new haircut. So she's got a brand new haircut now. Nice short haircut.
Looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, looks great.
But then Burke's going to come visit her. She's in the most scummy hallway. Did you notice there's dirt and trash all over the place?
Well,
it's like
she's not doing well. She doesn't have no friends, probably no insurance.
She lost her flight officer status after this.
Everybody's
suspended. Yeah. And so Burke comes and he has a Marine lieutenant with him, Lieutenant Gorman.
Gorman. What a name. Gorman. You can tell this guy's kind of a dink. Gorman. What's up, Gorman?
Burke has some news about that colony, Eric, that they were so haughty about it. We haven't heard from them. They haven't heard from that colony in LV-426.
Yep.
So they're going to go send a mission there. And they want Ripley to come along as an advisor.
Because otherwise she wouldn't be in the movie. An advisor.
But what I like about the movie, Eric, is her first instinct is like, are you out of your effing mind? I am not going back anywhere close to those things.
It's a typical movie thing. Every time they ask the hero if they want to go, they're like, no, nah. Anybody, Jason Statham, nobody's going at first. And then next scene, okay, I'll go.
Eric, I'll hold on. I'll just
go do it.
I believe, Eric, that is called the I think that's called the denial of the call. That's the
denial of the call.
That's what they term.
Shut up, nerd. Denial of the call.
Yes.
And they have to have it for some reason. Give me a break.
Yes. The hero can't just jump right into action, Eric. What would
Then we also, what do you call this, Art, while we're troping, whatever it is that you people do? Burke has to also lay out, I know you're working at the cargo docks, moving things around. Hint, hint, hint. What do you call that when they're setting up that she has a skill?
Well,
what do you call that?
I mean, some people would call it foreshadowing. Some people would call it
foreshadowing.
Some people call it character breadcrumbs.
Character breadcrumbs. There we go. I'll take that one.
You like that one? Yeah. He's like, he does dangle for it. Look, I could get your flight officer status put back in.
She says no. So movie's over. We're done.
Yeah.
That was quick. Again.
Does she have to deny the call a certain number of times, Eric? I don't know.
No. Then something happens. She has a drink, loses a friend.
But she has a nightmare. Yeah.
Oh,
wakes
that's
up.
What it is. The nightmare.
She has another nightmare, wakes up sweating. So what they're also seeding here, Eric, speaking of character breadcrumbs, this is like another crouton here on the floor, is trauma from her experience before. She's obviously got all this like PTSD from this experience. But she teleconferences Paul Reiser. He's like in his underwear, and a lot of underwear in this movie. That I don't think
There's some underwear.
There's some underwear. But she's like, hey, I'm in. Yeah. But she says, you're just, this is to get rid of it, right? This is promise me.
Oh yes. Ripley, listen, I would never lie. Absolutely. Oh, we're going to get rid of it. We're going to go up there with just, less than 20 people, and we're going to just get rid of it.
All right, Eric. So we're off here. Jonesy's going to stay, though. She's not taking Jonesy. She says to Jonesy, you're staying here. You're not going anywhere near that.
I don't think this is kind of a trope. It's like, we can't take the dog. Guys, we can't take the dog from the last movie. What do we do? It's a John Wick. We're going to leave the dog at the hotel. Right. Enough with the dog.
Right.
So Jonesy stays home.
Yeah,
but still gets residuals. I'm
yes.
sure.
Jonesy was in it. Had some lines, Eric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost a bigger scene than last time. So pretty
That's
good.
true.
Good job, Jonesy. But I love this spiky spaceship. Did you notice this spaceship?
Yes.
It's like a spaceship with a bunch of dicks on the end of it.
Well, Eric, that's because this is a Marine ship, right?
This is a testosterone ship. It's just no reason spikes. I guess it's not airflow in space. You don't have the wind resistance. You can shape it any way you want.
Yeah.
I guess.
And apparently the original production designer had designed a much different ship, and Cameron, I guess, had to mold it down to what he wanted. To this. Talented, just as an aside, Eric, I'm sure you've looked at a lot. I did not realize, except watching this movie, James Cameron's a very talented artist himself, like sketch artist and everything. He genuinely is.
A lot of directors you don't realize, like Tim Burton, they are also artists internally as well as externally. So he did, Titanic, he painted, which was a little weird. He did the picture of Rose naked. I'm like, all right, James, a little weird.
But I mean, a lot of the production design you see on this and some of the character designs things, you can go back and look at his sketches that he made before they even started into it. And
oh my gosh. Yeah. I can just picture. He just has one of the Marines sketching Ripley in her underwear. Do I look like one of your Marine girls?
Eric, come on.
But
Eric,
that's not the case because they're in those pods, those awesome.
The hypersleep chambers.
Cryo
sleep.
Yeah.
Cryo sleep. And those pods open up.
Yep.
And they're all waking up. Ripley's with them with a bunch of Marines on this.
Interesting choice of underwear for Ripley here.
I knew this was going to be an underwear corner here, Eric.
Oh, well, because I thought they do make boxer shorts, but she's got tidy grays.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, you can't wear regular clothes in there? Can't you just get up with your regular clothes? You're not sweating.
I wondered about that too, but I don't know.
Well, there you go. But everybody wakes up.
And then also, did you notice too, her arm is up above her head? She's lying there, and I'm like, when you're in cryo sleep, can you sleep on your side? Can you? Is it just up to you, or I don't know?
Do I need to school you at all? Or everybody?
All right.
First of all, Titanic Rose is in the same pose, with her hand up like that. And secondly, that's what we call a breast enhancement. Put your arms up. Put your arms up. Look at that. Look at my chest right here. You could see how gravity, screw you, gravity. That's what we got there, Art. Sorry, everybody. Had it.
All right.
So Cameron's got a thing for the arm up.
And I'm thinking about how Sarah Connor changed into by Terminator 2, right? It's like Ripley's looking a bit more like she's in shape.
You get 7 years of time that you've lived, but that's why you cut the hair and do things like that.
Yeah.
So they look a little bit older.
But Eric, let's meet our Marines.
Yes, the sergeant. Sergeant is my favorite guy. He wakes up. He's the big husky sergeant. He's already got a cigar right away.
Pops it right in his mouth.
I bet you probably know half of these quotes, but a day on the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. He's just a great.
But what does that mean? What do you say?
I don't know. Day on the farm. Wake up. Feed the chickens. You should know, Art. I don't know what
I don't know that phrase. I was in the Army. I was a wimp compared to the Marines. I don't know what they talk about there.
Well, you got to get up early, Art. You got to get up and do the work.
But yeah. So we meet him. He's Apaho. Is that his name? Apaho.
I have did this not for you, but for me to help myself. It's Sergeant Apone. Yeah, Apone. That's a good name for a sergeant. I'm Sergeant Apone. I'm here to kick ass and take names. What do we got? So,
Yeah. And then we have Private Hicks.
Hicks is our sexy. He's our sexy guy.
That's our steamy Michael Biehn.
Yes.
Who people would know from, he's in the Cameron. He's in the James Cameron
Terminator?
crew. What?
Did we do Terminator? Have we ever done? Yeah.
He could be he could be set up for a popcorn bucket.
Yep. He's from the Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess if you're there, Art, speaking of popcorn bucket, we're not awarding Sigourney Weaver another.
She already has one.
Right. Okay.
She already has one.
We know.
Yeah. Popcorn bucket award we give to people we've talked about more than once. We talked about her on Cabin in the Woods.
Yes.
And Alien.
Right. So now this is the other one. We can replace the poster if you want of her in the different underwear.
We just add little plaques underneath or something.
Yeah.
Like
Also, so and then I love my he actually is my favorite. I love the sergeant, but my favorite is Hudson.
Oh, this performance. I love this so much. I love Hudson, Private Hudson here. This is Bill Paxton.
Yep.
Making the most out of a role, inhabiting it. I was going to play a joke on you, and when I did my synopsis of the movie, I was going to do it all based on Hudson.
My God, why didn't
you? From Hudson's point of view, I was going to start this movie is about a Marine who's got only a short time left in his.
He's just, and he is dumb as rocks, but he is having fun.
I was going to do that and see what you said, but then I'm like, Erik will strangle me because we want to get through this movie.
You guys aren't ruined it. Now I'm just going to make him do it later. But he's Hudson, and he's kind of he's not an asshole. He's a dickhead. He's like one of those, hey man.
Erik, I having served in an armed forces role, I can tell you that this is a real person. This is a person that exists.
100%.
It is so funny. And then when you're in the service, so many people quote this guy. These quotes just roll off your tongue. It's crazy. But that's Hudson. Bill Paxton, great actor.
Yeah.
And then, I miss him.
I know he died too young, but at least he died in his sleep.
I know.
He's on the operating table. I don't know how I know that. But then we have there's two females, or I guess female presenting, but frickin' Vasquez. Holy shit.
She was like a revelation back then.
Oh my
she was
God. Yeah, and she's doing pull-ups, and this woman was in Titanic, and she got like a little part as the frickin' Irish woman who dies with her kids. She's like, go to sleep now, kids. And here she is like, and I love Hudson's line. He's like, hey, have you ever been mistaken for a man? And she's like, no, have you? She's just, and then she's buddying up with the other guy whose name I forget. I think it's Drake. You know that they got something else going on.
Do they though? It's so interesting. We should talk about it.
They might not.
They might not, but it's a very weird. Who else we got here, Erik?
I'm not going to go over everybody because there's a dozen of these.
We've hit the main ones here.
Yeah, and some of them you're like, who are you?
And we're already getting a feeling they don't like Gorman, that Lieutenant Gorman who's leading the mission, the guy we met earlier. They don't like him.
Yeah, because he's new. He's new.
And they're also wondering about Ripley. There's Snow White. They call her Snow White.
What's up with Snow White? And there's another almost unnamed Marine who I think is Crow or Dietrich. I think it's Dietrich. So it doesn't matter. But now we're having a familiar scene, if you've seen Alien, is they're having dinner.
I noticed that too, Erik.
I like that.
Yes.
Call back. They're all just eating and talking inappropriately about alien poontang or whatever it was they said.
And then there's an advisor here we haven't talked about yet. Like somebody who else is on the mission on the ship. This is Bishop.
Played by Lance Hendrickson.
Who most people know from Pumpkinhead. No, I'm just kidding.
Or so many.
Yes. So many films he's in.
Yeah.
But Hudson, Bill Paxton, says, hey, do that thing, Bishop, do that thing. And he hands him a knife. Right.
Yeah, he's got it's like not a switchblade. It's like a switchblade type of thing.
K-bar knife or something like that? Or,
it's just it's like that. And he puts his hand down to do that thing, but then they grab Bill Paxton's hand and put it on top of his. He's like, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. And then you know that knife, everybody knows that knife trick. We stab between them. I don't know what it's called. But Bishop does it unreasonably fast, like almost sped up. He does it so fast, it's almost, you think it's not possible.
Yes.
And Bill Paxton's lines, man, is the best line.
And his face is like, whoa! It's going so fast between his fingers, the knife.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't funny, man. It wasn't funny.
But you, as the audience, too, are like, whoa! This seems inhuman. This seems not right. Yeah.
Yep. Because we find out that Bishop is actually an android, and Ripley doesn't like that, and they're like, well, he's just synthetic, and he's like, I prefer the term artificial person myself.
And we know why
in the previous film
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ripley had some trouble with Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, her synthetic on that trip tried to kill her. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, was that an older model, Art? Because, we have behavioral inhibitors now, so I get it.
Yeah, Bishop says, you don't got to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We can't. I can't possibly hurt a human being.
No.
And we're all sitting there going, yeah. Ripley does not trust him. Does not.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the guy who you won't even remember at all because they give him so little screen time, he's got a great line because she throws a plate and he's like, I guess she doesn't like the cornbread either. That's like his one little quip that he's got.
So then we're going to have a little meeting. They're going to do a little briefing. And Lieutenant Gorman is like, Ripley's going to tell you what the deal is. Like you said, her advisor role.
It's like a cargo bay. It's a big, right? There's a couple ships in there, other little ships. Yeah.
And so she's in there talking about, what happened, but you can tell none of them are taking this seriously. None of the Marines are.
Oh, especially Vasquez.
Right? She's like, I don't need to know anything but where they are.
Yeah.
She's scheming.
Then Hudson's with his old racist remarks. Yeah, alien. Like you, Vasquez, right?
But they're not taking it seriously. And Ripley's like, okay, listen, this thing killed us in about 24 hours, killed my whole crew.
You got that one up on me about being in the service, but what's his name? Gorman. He's trying so hard to be in charge. And you can just tell. You ever have a guy like that where you can tell that this guy has been given this position that he's not good at? It's like, okay, I want everything to go smooth and by the numbers. Okay, everyone. Well, we're going to work as a team now.
It is a very weird position for a lieutenant in the armed services, Eric, because it, like, for instance, even just my units that I was in, I went through basic training and then my long advanced training, everything like that with some of the same people, and we were in the same units for literally years. Okay, so we're the underlings, we're the group there, right, that you're talking about. But then these lieutenants, you might suddenly have as your boss, the lieutenant, somebody who just graduated from college, ROTC, and they're coming in. It's a real dynamic that you have.
Yeah.
And
because he does not fit in. And I don't know if this is where they first introduced the term so that we now call alien xenomorph, but he said it may be a xenomorph involved, and people like, what the hell's a xenomorph? So I think this is where we first hear the word xenomorph. And now that's what you call the alien, the xenomorph.
Mm-hmm. They're now, boom, we're getting into loading stuff up.
Yeah.
Getting all the
elbows.
Yep.
One of my favorite lines, Hudson, come here. Just that guy.
Because Hudson's making wise cracks.
Yeah. But this guy gets so much. I'm really excited to see him throughout the film, the sergeant.
And we also learned that Hudson is short, meaning he's only got a short time left.
Yeah, man.
Before he gets out. Yeah.
Good enough for this shit.
Yeah. So they're loading up these bombs and missiles and equipment and just everybody running around. James Horner did the score here, and it's sort of like a dun dun bum bum bum, like a very martial type of score. And Ripley's feeling left out. She's feeling like a third wheel.
Well, Art, remember back on Earth, she had a job. So she can operate the world's most kick-ass forklift. We don't have those right now. I'm kind of pissed that this isn't a thing yet, but it's basically a forklift if it was Megatron. It's like a human forklift.
Yeah, it's like an exoskeleton that you sit inside. Yeah. And you adjust, your feet clamp in, ka-tunk, ka-tunk. Like,
it's got the two claws on the front. She's lifting shit and turning it around and putting it in. She's like, where do you want it? Bay 12, please.
and this is where we start to see, I think, right? Hicks is looking at her a little bit like there might be something there, little romantic.
Yeah, she can hold
vibes.
her own.
So, and then lots of guns, lots of
guns, lots of big ass guns.
Yeah. And I want to know, right after we see Ripley in this big ka-chunk, 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 we see Vasquez and Drake kind of having like a weird gun sex dance that I call.
It's great. It's like they went to yoga class, but for guns. All right, I want you to do downward dog firing. And they're loving it too. They're both. I wish it was like 80s music going on, like workout music. Because
like I said, we never see them kiss or anything, but
No.
they have this like sexual thing through mechanical fire. Yeah, guns. But like I said, we're seeing this different melding of, we talked about like H.R. Geiger's designs for Alien as biomechanical, and I think Cameron is taking the sequel and he's imbuing it with biomechanical as well in this weird way. Like we're seeing guns that inside the exoskeleton of that loader, all right in succession. And I just thought that was interesting on this watch through. I was like,
yeah.
So
I think you're right with that kind of stuff. And they're all badass Marines. Like they got writing on the guns, and they're ready to go, and they're all getting seated inside the other ship. It's a little ship, right?
It's like a landing craft.
Landing craft. There you go.
Yeah.
And I think Bishop, what do you call that piece of equipment that Bishop puts in this ship? It's not an RV. It's like a
APC, Armored Personnel Carrier. I think
there you
they
go.
call it. Yeah.
He's driving in.
Yeah.
He's driving that in. So it's big enough to hold that and all 12. I'm pretty sure 12 Marines is what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
We got 12.
And they're all strapping in, and they're and they're making their comments, and we see that there's a bank of monitors that Gorman's seated at, and they're all getting ready to drop down to this planet.
Yeah, it's a choppy landing. It's cool. It's a lot of clouds and fog. We find out that frickin' Gorman has had 38 simulated drops.
Only one other combat, yeah.
Including this one, yeah. So
Hudson doesn't like that.
Jesus. But Hicks, remember Hicks?
Yeah.
Handsome Hicks? He's asleep, dude.
Yeah, he's sleeping on the way down. He's calm.
Yeah,
cool.
He's been through this shit.
Like Johnny Ringo. No, I'm just
Johnny Ringo. Oh, yes, because he's Johnny Ringo.
He is Johnny Ringo.
You smell that? Smells like somebody died. Oh, Ringo.
But as Hudson says, express elevator to hell going down. And I like that. Little foreshadowing there. You know, he's being smarmy, but that's it.
Yep. Yeah. And I have the pilot. Wait, I'm going to get the pilot's name for you. I think that one's Dietrich. But she looks really cool with her sunglasses, like she's like Top Gun and she's piloting the thing.
And she's got a fly to friendly skies written on her helmet.
Yeah. And she knows what she's doing, but she gets nothing in the movie.
No.
This is her bit. This is it.
But yeah, we're merging, and it calls to mind a little bit the first movie, that descent down into LV-246.
Yeah,
it's pretty it's pretty rocky descent. Yeah, going down in there.
But they're looking for a beacon, right? And the beacon is the atmosphere processor. So the people that were on this rock, for whatever reason, people would decide to make this a place to live, is it has made an atmosphere. So it's now breathable, unlike the first movie where they couldn't.
So we don't have to have the helmets on and everything.
Yeah.
And Burke likes to point out, because he works for the company, Weyland-Yutani. He's like, we manufacture those, by the way.
Yeah, we do, by the way.
Big processors.
He's just like so 80s.
And I love the way Ripley looks at him like, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
he's got his big padded shoulders and his curly hair. He's like, oh, no. Yeah. And it's raining right now. They really do a lot with atmosphere. So it is a alien set. I like it. It's kind of blue. Yeah,
the blue. It's like a blue color scheme that we're using. Cameron likes that. You know, from Terminator, everything he likes, and accenting it with reds and oranges, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's good.
It's cool.
It's good.
But Eric, they're landing here to go into the colony. Seems pretty abandoned though outside.
Yep.
Nothing
it's
seems to be going on.
Yeah, you get things ripped. There's no sign of anybody. I love the background music. It goes. I love it. I think that was in the original Alien 2, if I'm not mistaken.
He's using some things from there. He didn't have much time to do the score, I guess. So you do occasionally hear things from other movies quite clearly in the score, but I like it a lot. They breach into the colony, into there. They breach the door. They go inside, and
body cams.
Yes,
which aren't the best quality for, I would think, the future. They're a little.
Yeah,
right?
Because they keep going, hey, your video camera's off and stuff, and they'll whack it with their hand or something. Yeah. It'll go back on. So we should say Gorman's monitoring them all on this bank of video monitors, and it also has their vital signs.
Yes, it does, and he's in charge. Yeah. And with him is Ripley and what's his name, Burke. So they all those three stayed back. Everybody else, no, I'm sorry, the pilot. And this other guy named...
is it like Dusenberry or something?
Wierzbowski.
Yeah.
Something like that. They stay back too. So here's who we have in case anybody's trying to keep track of how many people are inside. Ready?
Yes.
So we got Apone, the sergeant, Hudson, Hicks, Vasquez, Drake. Then we got Frost, Gorman, and Crow and Farrow. Who I'm like, who?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So you got those people in there. That's
so they breach. They go in. They're walking around. It's pretty abandoned, and there's water dripping everywhere. The ceilings look like they're caved in some places, but they're going through there, and we see the motion tracker gets pulled out. Yes. Yep.
It's a great. No, it's not like this. Like it's lower.
But there's nothing on it.
By their books, they're like in my twos or whatever. And there's stuff on the tables. Did you notice that? Like there's rain inside the place because I guess because they're making atmosphere. It's all ruined now. But there's donuts on the tables and
looks like dinner interrupted or breakfast was interrupted. Yeah.
And Ripley notices the acid holes. She's like, wait, look at that. And then one of them makes sure that we know it's like, oh yeah, acid for blood.
Yes.
Acid for blood, everybody.
Maybe there was something to Ripley talking about that.
It's the suspense here is great, especially if you've seen Alien. If you haven't, you're still going, what are we going to find here? It's really good suspense.
It's a long sequence. It's long, methodical, and it still works, Eric, because of the production design, because of the design of this place and where we're going to go. And I'll say Cameron's direction. He's finding so many different ways to film these guys going through everything from POV to underneath the grates underneath and just filming lots of different
cameras,
ways.
The other cameras that are the someone looking at someone else.
Yes.
POV, but
it's so great. So great.
Yeah. And there's a huge hole in the ceiling. So you know that something happened where an alien spat and big mess.
And it looks like the colonists had barricaded the place, and one of them says, must have been a hell of a standoff.
Yeah. Like whatever happened here, I think we missed it.
Yeah. So Gorman and Ripley and them decide to come in and join everybody because they clear it. They basically
like,
clear
the area is secure. And Ripley's like, the area's not secure, you dumb shit.
He's like, the area is secure.
Let's just go in.
Yeah. So they go in. And they go to the med lab.
Yeah, there's no bodies. Where is everybody?
No bodies, but the med lab does have some things though to look at.
Why? What's in there, Art?
There are some tubes, big glass structure cylinders filled with liquid, and in them look like basically face huggers. That we know from the last movie. Some of them are pretty big, these face huggers that are in this.
These are jumbo face huggers.
Yes.
And these things, in the last movie, sucked onto your face and implanted you with an embryo.
Yeah, they have a tail that wraps around your neck and a big, and then they would just, I guess, like a horseshoe crab on your face. It's disgusting.
Gross.
But they're just floating, these things in the.
Burke takes a closer look at one. And then we get our face hugger jump scare. Yeah. It's got its little vagina penis, like just
it's gross. And its tail, it's really trying to get him through the glass. It's like it's going crazy. Yeah.
So I guess it's two that are alive.
Yes.
Two out of however many were there.
But Eric, interruption.
Yeah.
Something's on the motion detector. Something.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, they're chasing it. They go out into a hallway.
Suspense.
Something. Yeah. Like, what is it? Yeah.
Something runs by.
Runs across.
Like, oh.
Yeah. But Hicks goes to look and he's like, hey, Ripley, come on over here. He calls Ripley specifically. So I think you're supposed to think, oh, is it an alien? Ripley can identify it. But when she looks down, no. It's a face of a little girl.
Yep. Little cute blonde girl with a doll. Like she looks wrecked though. She looks like she just came from Les Miserables.
She looks like the poster. She totally looks like the poster of that musical. Yes.
Yeah. But she bites Hicks, I think, when he tries to get her, and she runs through like ducks and things. So Ripley chases after her.
Yeah, and finds her in this room with just a bunch of trash and garbage. And it looks like there's a big fan above it.
Yeah.
And Ripley has to subdue her, and she finds in there a picture of this girl when she was a normal girl. Looks very different, just like a normal girl at school.
So there's all these bay doors. They had closed all the bay doors apparently, so they open up the which I thought was cool. So all the windows are open now, and you can see out. I thought that was cool. Nice touch.
Because the feeling here is whatever happened.
Yeah, well, a couple questions.
Although Ripley does say to this girl, it says, they're Marines, they're soldiers, they're here to protect you. And the girl says, it won't matter.
It won't matter. Yeah. And Lieutenant Gorman's talking to the little girl like he has no skills. He's like, now listen, you're going to tell us what happened here. She's out of her mind. She can't answer anything.
And he says something like, this is useless.
Yeah, useless little kid. Take the doll.
Right.
But Ripley's able to definitely. We find out her name is Newt. They call her Newt, but her name's Rebecca, but they call her Newt, I guess.
And a little quick shot. Like a good science officer in an alien movie does, Eric. Bishop is dissecting the face hugger.
Yep. And it seems they really milk this because the other movie, the synthetic person had ulterior motives. So it looks like when Bishop looks up, he's like, no, I'm fine. You're like, uh-oh. He's doing something for the company.
Because he does say, Eric, what a magnificent specimen.
Yes.
He's really intrigued by this species. Yeah.
But then we find out that they're like, well, we found the people.
Excuse me, Eric.
Yeah.
Quit your grinning and drop your linen.
Yes.
Is what we...
That's right. Thank you, Sergeant. Yeah. But I guess because they have you could see the heat register.
No, they said all the colonists, Burke says, were implanted with chips. Tracking chips.
Yes, chips. Yeah.
All of them. Mm-hmm.
And they're all together in one area.
Yeah.
So
it's like a town meeting.
Yeah. But I don't know.
But they're over in the reactor. You remember Eric mentioned that that place that does all the atmospheric changeover. They're there. They're in that area.
Yep.
So a different building. So saddle up, Eric. Saddle up. Go into that main reactor. And
it's
so
great.
We're moving.
A lot of schematics and things. So this place is big.
Yeah.
And I think they said they're on sub-level 3. I'm like, ooh, sub-level. Okay. And the clicking noise the whole time is great. The little tick-ting, tick-ting, tick-ting that they do for the sensors. I just think that noise continuously puts you at unease.
Yeah.
And I do want to point out that Newt is with Ripley, Gorman, and Burke in that, what'd you call it?
APC.
The APC, the vehicle. So everybody else is going to sub-level 3.
Yeah. They get out, they're going down there. And this is where it's different from the location we were in before. Mm-hmm. It's darker, the blue color scheme, metallic. They're going down and they go deeper and deeper down into this place. And what I love, Eric, here is then the production design starts to change from industrial to something else.
And you don't know what it is. In the first movie, when they go into the spaceship, it's this inside of the spaceship looks like it's made of like eco material.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's alive. And that's what they're doing here. It's just, how would you even describe it? Looks like the inside of somebody's mouth. With extra bits, just like a cavernous.
Yeah, like if you were inside a snake or something, and you could light up inside a snake.
Yeah,
body,
solid.
Yeah, And I think
really
one of them
good.
says it seems like it's secreted resin. I don't know how the hell they know that, but
secreted from what?
Yeah, but
that's what somebody
I'm
goes.
like, that's what a deduction that you make from that. Like, looks like
and another great
secreted
line.
resin.
Man, it's so hot in here. And Hudson's like, yeah, but it's a dry heat. Shut up, Hudson. He had to improvise that line. That was
love it.
awesome.
Hudson definitely has the short timer personality.
Yes.
It's a weird Ripley's watching all this from back in the APC with Gorman, and she's not liking it because she's starting to see all those images. Now, this is where Ripley notices something important. She says, "Oh, that core, and you guys have we've seen all the arms that these guys have, all the rounds.
Yeah, they got
everything, grenades, everything. And she points out to Gorman, they're right next to the nuclear reactor, basically. That's the cooling ducts for the nuclear reactor.
Yeah, the primary heat exchangers.
Yes. Erik, great.
You can't fire your weapons. She's like, you can't fire your weapons in there because they're exploding rounds and things.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just tell the lieutenant's like, oh, fuck, shit. It's like, no, listen, everybody, no firing.
And they're all like, what? What?
Yeah, what are we supposed to use? You use harsh language?
Well, what you gotta
would you do this, Art? You're in charge. I mean, you're not him, so I'm not saying.
Well,
he tells them that he's like, give up all of your ammunition to one guy.
Yeah.
And I thought, if you tell them if they fire rounds.
That I didn't understand. I could see if they're like, if you fire rounds, flamethrowers only, he says.
Yeah, but they gather up and give all.
No, you wouldn't gather them up. You have pouches that you keep your own ammo in. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know who ain't taking that shit? You know who ain't taking that shit? Art?
Oh, Vasquez and Drake.
Oh, yeah. She's like, slips him one. Another sex thing. She's like,
yes.
Here's my ammo. Oh, lock it in. We need to see them somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Lock in your ammo.
How Fast and Furious has like Hobbs and Shaw.
Yes.
Like Aliens, Vasquez and Drake.
And they give all the ammunition to, just because they said his name. Otherwise, I was like, who? But they give it to Frost. And Frost like, thanks a lot.
Shoving it in a big bag.
Thanks a lot, man. Well, I think it was a little bit of a, we have to make these people have no ammunition, so we'll give it all to one guy. That's what I thought.
And now they're going deeper into these things. The passages are getting a little narrower. This resiny stuff is getting more pronounced.
Yeah.
And then one of their lights goes across and you see a face.
Yes. I love how they started with a foot. You see a foot on the wall and it just plastered and they look dead.
Yeah.
But you said because they had trackers. So the trackers are working even if they're dead, is my guess.
Yeah, they have chips implanted in them. Yeah.
And I want to point out Hicks has a shotgun. He's like, always carry this just in case, man. Close encounters. Get it? He said close encounters. E.T.'s like, no fire. I don't know why E.T. sounds like that now. Don't fire. No guns. So there's
E.T. walks out down there in a bathrobe.
Can you imagine?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Right?
Save my planet.
He's just
like, we got it all wrong. We got it all wrong.
We got it all wrong. It's E.T.'s planet.
Oh, they're sleeping. Colonists sleeping.
But there's a bunch of dead colonists, and they also notice a bunch of empty eggs. And from the original movie, that's where facehuggers are in.
And we zoom in, Ripley's seeing it, and you can see she's like,
yeah.
Yeah, and she's getting a little affected by it.
Yep.
Yeah, she's scared.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to strap in a minute here because this is going to pay off. It's just going to pay off. It's just going to, this movie comes to life, baby.
Yeah, so they find this one, they lift up the head, her head's down, and her eyes open. One of these people strung to the walls, and then says, kill me.
Yep. And you can see Ripley pointing out, make sure we know that she's not there. She's in the truck. So she's only watching this on the video, and she can only look on in horror.
Yes.
Because then that freaking a chest burst is coming up. And they've never seen this before. So a chest burster comes out. So we get one in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Little baby alien. And you said they have flamethrowers, right?
Yeah, they do. And they fry
so they
it.
can use
They
that.
Now, so that works, I guess.
Yep.
It seems like flamethrowers kill it. At least these little ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it does. Yeah.
Burns it up.
But here's what we get. This is where you just, especially in the movies, if you watch this in the theater, you hear like,
it's like something's woken up, right, Eric?
Oh yeah, and there's movement in the ceiling done so well, because the aliens are in the ceiling, camouflaged by their own environment. Awesome, and they're unraveling, and you're seeing tails, just glistening black. Awesomeness coming out of everywhere, everywhere there's movement,
and they just start coming. One even just almost seems to just appear out of the wall above one of them, like it's a bas relief or something, and it kind of just
grabs our female. She's gone. So that's one. That's one person gone. I'm trying to count on it. I'm really trying from this one. So we got one team member's gone. I'm going to say dead. I'm going to just say dead. Because we don't know.
And then another one, I think, Eric, attacks one of them in a flamethrower. It explodes.
Yeah, he basically gets on fire.
Yeah.
And you know who that is? That is the guy with all the ammo.
Frost.
Yeah, he tips over and falls down.
Spectacularly falls down several levels through a stairwell.
Yep.
Right.
So that is two. Plus another person, because you hear the person screaming. I mean, just awful. And I think that Hicks is like, we're all ski. We're all ski. And I was like, what? I thought he was saying, where are you guys? But he's saying a guy's name who we don't even know.
Well, this is all fantastically done because we're alternating between, as I said, POV, and then also Gorman and Ripley and Burke are watching this on those monitors in the APC. So we're seeing them yelling, the chaos, the mayhem, and the vital signs going dead on certain people.
I know there was 4 lines there. So 4 vital. I didn't pause it, but 4 vital gone.
And
then what? Oh, the guy, I'm like, please live through this. But the sergeant, Ripley keeps saying, pull your men out, Gorman. He's like, okay, I want you to pull back and with the incinerators, and then you see the sergeant Apone going, say again, like he's really trying, all after incinerator, and then he gets grabbed. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
So Apone's gone. So I think that's 5 people dead.
Yeah, right away.
Mayhem just explodes. You're on your seat.
And now they're all yelling to each other. And Lieutenant Gorman is just like, hey, Hicks, Hudson, and Ripley. She takes charge. She's like, screw you. They're trapped in there, and she just buckles in, Newt's with them, and takes the APC charging down the hallway. James Horner's score's going crazy.
Yeah, it's this awesome military music. It's great.
The APC's careening off the wall with sparks. It's
because what you're seeing now is an action horror sci-fi. Alien was a suspense horror sci-fi. This is now it's action. So much crazy, awesome action, because you can hear and you hear the aliens going. It's amazing. Amazing. The survivors are trying to run away,
Ripley crashes through the wall that they need to get through, and they all start coming. And Vasquez, Drake has a big flamethrower, right? A big gun.
Yeah,
flamethrower.
Drake and Vasquez are alive, and Hicks, and also Hudson. They're alive. That's all I can really make out that are alive right now.
Yeah. So Drake is torching these things as they're coming, and Vasquez has it, but then one is coming for Drake.
Yep.
And Vasquez shoots it Because I guess they have these high-powered rifles that I guess
These are
shred
great
these xenomorphs.
Yeah.
They shred the xenomorphs
So they're
apart.
they're killable for sure.
Yes. I remember this when I first saw the movie, Eric, going like, they can kill them with these things.
Yeah, they're killing a lot of them.
Yes.
The problem, of course, is they got that blood.
Acid blood. And so Drake gets the acid blood on him.
Oh.
It like spurts on him.
Yeah.
And man, we can see it eating his flesh
he's
right
gone.
away. Mm-hmm.
And because there was the flamethrower, he went, and there's fire everywhere.
Yeah.
And so now they're in the vehicle. So we got Hicks is in there. Hudson and Vasquez were the ones that actually made it in. So everybody else is gone.
And Hicks shot one that was trying to get in the door and got acid on his arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They go to close the door and the alien goes, like holds it open like, nah. That's in if you guys love playing video games, that's in the, like the arcade game version. There's a scene where an alien's like, argh. Yeah, so eat this, man. But I think it's another Marine that gets burned by acid. So there was another.
Okay.
Survivor. Yeah. But I don't know who it is.
So Ripley takes off, but these aliens are still coming, man. One jumps on the roof.
Yes.
She runs it over, crushes it, like stops short. Yeah. And then she smashes out of the place, out into the open. So they're outside now on the planet. And it's like the APC is jumping, bouncing around. And then this is good, Eric. You probably noticed this. I know you notice things like this. Hicks goes up to Ripley. Calm down. You've broken the axle or something. He's like, you stripped the gears. Calm down. Okay. And for us as the audience, I think, right, Eric? That's slow down, everybody. Slow down.
This was an amazing roller coaster. We just went on a roller coaster. And I do want to point out that Gorman got hit by something, so he fell unconscious. Gorman, he's got head. He's out of the picture for now, right?
Yeah. So we ease down, like I said. So now it's time to regroup a little bit for us to understand what's happening here. So argument over what to do. They have an argument over what they're going to do.
Yes. So Hudson, Hicks, Vasquez, and then you've got Ripley and Newt on the ship, and you've got what's his name, Bishop. Then you've got two other people that we've completely forgotten about. They're the ones who have the landing craft, the landing
pilot.
Craft, yeah.
And pilot and her buddy there.
Yeah, the sergeant and Dietrich aren't dead because they can see their heat signatures or whatever, right?
Vasquez is like, we're going back in and getting them.
Gotta go back and get them. It can't be happening, man. It can't be happening. More from our man. He's awesome.
But now that Gorman's sort of out of it, Ripley is sort of emerging as a little bit of a leader here. She's taking over a little bit. We learn that Hicks technically is next in command after everybody's dead. So
this line, for the longest time, I quoted wrong because I didn't used to watch it with subtitles, but I always thought that Ripley says, you know what we need to do is take off and nuke the entire site for morbid, meaning morbid like everybody's dead.
From orbit.
But it's from orbit. But I always thought it was for morbid.
Yeah, that's her solution. She's like...
the only way to be sure, Art.
Yeah, it's the only way to be sure. But of course, Burke is like, whoa.
It's like, there's a lot of equipment here, and we got a lot of money riding on this thing.
He is such a perfect, smarmy asshole.
I hear his wife slapped him when she saw the movie. She's like, you were an asshole.
He really is.
Yeah.
The money... That's the other thing this movie gets at here, Eric. There's so much running through this. We talked about the biomechanical, but this idea of like money and the corporation, and it's just like
Weyland-Yutani,
which James Cameron just keeps going, man.
Keeps going, yeah. But Art, I don't know if you know, man, maybe you haven't been keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked.
Yes. So what I love, Eric, about Paxton is when Sigourney Weaver suggests that, he's looking like, that's the best idea anybody's had. F&A, man.
Yep.
But yeah, so they're like, okay, we'll bring the landing craft over, pick us up, we'll head up to the ship and nuke this place.
Yep. So
that's
they're going
the
to do it.
plan.
Yep.
That's the plan.
They start walking back, and that ship was landed somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's over by the colony. That's over where the colonists live. Yeah.
Who I completely forgot this guy existed. The pilot's in the ship, and she's like, "Come on, Spunkmeyer." And he's like, "Okay,
Spunkmeyer." That's
Spunkmeyer. Great name.
Well, Spunkmeyer runs up in through the bottom door of the craft, and he goes to get up, and his hand hits some spunk.
Yeah. Maybe
right?
that's why they don't. He's like, wait a minute, there's something on my hand or whatever. And she's like, it's always something on your hand, Spunkmeyer. Let's go.
Yeah, it's that goo that we know from the last movie. Remember the last movie that
alien
goo that.
Drool. Yeah. So there's an alien in this ship. So ship takes off. Alien on board.
Yeah, we see behind the pilot, the door opens and just those jaws, that second jaw comes out.
Yeah,
Wish, and it's pretty gross. It's like blood spurts on the window, and her hand is wiping the blood on the window. It's a violent, gross moment, I think.
Two more people dead, and these two are dead for sure because they got killed by the alien. Now, when they see the ship coming towards them, like, yay, ship's coming and pick us up. It keeps coming.
Yeah.
And crashes. Great. I loved it. Very Terminator style, but the ship's crashing and rolling and they're getting out of the way.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Yeah. Fantastic. And then we get our famous line from the movie from Hudson after the crash, the ship's crash.
Go ahead. I'll let you do it.
Game over, man. Game over.
Shut up, Hudson. And do you notice Newt is just standing there taking it all in stride like it's just another day. Just standing around like, that coming.
And I love Newt is starting to pick up little lingos here and there from the Marines, like affirmative.
Affirmative. Yeah. And then she tells them another great line. It's like, we better get inside because she's like, they mostly come at night. Mostly.
Great. That was a trailer line, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
They mostly come at night.
So they go back into the colony area, right? They're back in there. Yeah. And Bishop, they're tallying up their ammo. What do we got? How many rounds? And, we're seeing all the weapons. And Bishop's laying out that I think they're all laying out they have 17 days before a rescue would come.
Yes. I mean, almost all of them are gone already. So, and Hudson.
Another great Hudson line.
Freaking out.
Yeah.
What's the line?
Hudson's line. He says, 17 days. We're not going to last 17 hours.
Yeah, 17 hours. Oh, that's just great.
Ripley points out this little girl has survived longer than that.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you put her in charge?
The reason I wanted to do that, Eric, I still remember the laughter in the theater when I first saw the movie.
When he said that?
When he said that. It was great. Like, this is a great movie for an audience. Like, this is just a really, So, and she does things like the little girl's got the big helmet on. She's saluting them.
Yeah. Because he wanted to put her in charge. She does that, And then
Bishop.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Bishop's going to go back to the lab to continue his analysis. Ripley's
why don't you go do that?
Reminds me of her dynamic with Ash in the last movie. It's very, very reminiscent. Like you said, they're really setting that up.
And I think what they're saying here is that the aliens got through the service tunnels.
Yeah, they pull up schematics.
Yeah.
And they can see there's a big long pipe that goes between the two.
Yeah.
And we have reactor in this place.
We have 7 people now alive. So including Newt. So there's 7 people left to be killed.
Yeah.
But they got to seal up everything, right?
Yeah, they go around, they seal them all up. And then this is where Hicks gives Ripley a little bit of gives her a gift, I guess you'd call it, a little tracker, I can keep track of it. Friendship gift, friendship bracelet.
Art, it doesn't mean they're engaged or anything.
No.
Great line for him. But it's a little locator. It's a watch. It looks like a watch to me.
Yeah,
but it keeps you on. It's a locator.
Yeah, and then we see Med Lab. Ripley's trying to get Newt to go to sleep. have some sleep. And she's saying, she's trying to make something with the doll. So Newt has a doll's head, basically, that she's been carrying around. And that's Casey is the doll's head. And Ripley's saying, Casey doesn't have bad dreams, right? And,
well, that's because she's a doll. She's just made out of plastic.
But they have talk about monsters. Are monsters real? Why do parents
It's a great
tell?
line.
Yeah.
Because she's like, they are real. Yep. So why do parents say that they're not? It's like, well, most of the time it's true.
Yeah.
But just a great.
Not all the time.
Monsters are real.
Monsters are real, and they come in a lot of forms. They can look like Paul Reiser.
They can look like Paul. Poor Paul.
Wayland Yutani, there's a monster for you. So Ripley gives Newt the tracker watch that she just got from.
That she just got. Nice move.
Yeah.
And they're talking with Bishop now, and they're talking about the eggs. Like, well, there's all of these eggs. It's a great moment because they're going, okay, well, who's laying these eggs?
Yeah, something we haven't seen yet.
It just sets you up for, okay, there's something else. Awesome.
And this is where I can tell that they had some shorthand. They probably deleted a scene here, which is good. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. Ripley confronts Burke and is like, hey, man, I know you sent those colonists. I pulled up the reports and the logs, and I know you sent them to that ship to get those eggs.
Yeah, well, you know what, Ripley? You're right. And it was a bad call. Ripley.
The perfect guy just trying to get himself out of it.
Yeah, and the goal is that, that we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Way more, but
Bishop,
he's like, you're going down.
Yeah, you're not getting your way out of this, Burke. Bishop then points out, look at this. See those vents off in the distance by the reactor? They're venting, and it's been increasing, the thing that they're venting.
Yep.
He says those reactors, they're damaged. They're going to blow in 4 hours.
And it's a huge explosion. It's not like, it's, what do you say, 50? Well, I don't know. Big ass explosion.
Basically wipe out the planet.
Yeah. So they can't. Real good construction there, Wayland Yutani. Oh, yeah, if there's a problem, it'll blow up.
So now we got our ticking time clock, Eric, you and I like to say. We got our ticking clock.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, somebody has to go out there, man. Who's going to do it? I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not going.
Yeah. And I like Hicks and his relationship. Hicks is like, yeah, all right, Hudson.
Yeah, of course you're not going to go.
But Bishop's going to go. There's a big, long pipe that you have to shimmy down. Because what the plan is, Eric, is right, we can remote pilot another shuttle down from the big ship that's up in orbit, and then we can get on that and take off.
Yeah, but you have to do it at this station, and you can't get to it, so you have to go through this freaking long-ass, essentially a dry sewer pipe. It's like
what Andy Dufresne did in Shawshank Redemption, shimmying through
without
the pipe.
Poop.
But this is all going to take time. Time to go down the pipe.
Yep.
Time to get the landing craft down. Bishop says basically we'll have about a half hour left once the landing craft gets here.
Cutting it close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cutting it really close.
Another great line from Hudson, because once they say Bishop's going, he's like, yeah, good idea. Bishop should go. Yeah.
And then, Eric, we're going to have a little more Hicks and Ripley. We're going to have some more gun sex here. We're going to have some.
Yeah. Guns have a lot of endorphins, I guess.
Tell me about these. What are all these?
Show me everything.
What are these? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They go in here. This one goes in here like this.
Yeah. You insert this here. You want to grab this with your hand and cock it. This one, if you do this, it's fire. Fire comes out of it. Ooh. Teach me everything. Oh.
She's catching on really quickly, though. Yeah.
I guess Gorman's okay now. He's back in the movie.
Yeah, he's got the bandage on his head.
Like, okay.
Never a good look, but it's like,
and
some
Ripley
people could pull it off, but
Yeah, Ripley goes to find Newt in the med lab, and she's sleeping under the bed because she's used to
Interesting, because that's where the monsters usually are.
Under the bed, but she knows they're not under there if she's there.
But they sort of fall asleep, but they wake up when they hear something.
Yes.
Ripley, great shot, huh? When she peers up over the bed.
Yeah, and it's all red now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's red.
Red lights,
right?
And those glass cylinders, Eric,
They're
smashed on the ground, liquid out, no sign of the face huggers.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Great sound effects because you hear.
Don't you have a sound effect like that? Did you have like something you were using earlier?
Oh,
yeah. You were crinkling earlier. It sounded a little bit like that.
Did I have?
But
that? Oh,
but
yeah.
Wait,
here you go.
yeah. Perfect.
Brought to you by
It does.
SMR.
It does sound like a crawling face hugger. So yeah. So these things are on the tile floors. You can just hear them, and then they're there, man. The face huggers are
attacking.
Yeah.
Trying to get them, and they can't get out. The med lab is sealed off, and the glass is super strong. They can't break it.
Soundproof.
Yeah.
But good luck, though, Eric, because there are video cameras that are wired into the ops center.
Just wave at the video cameras, right?
Yeah, they're waving at the video
That'll
camera.
do it.
Everybody's there. But Burke's looking at the video camera. Burke turns it off. Turns off the camera. Yeah.
He does a great job because he doesn't turn it off like, he just
cash.
flips it off and he just looks around like nothing's going on. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Ripley's resourceful, though, man. Ripley sets off the fire alarm. Smart.
Yep.
Smart. And so everybody starts to come, but the face huggers are closing in. They're like, like the things are reaching for their necks.
Yes, one of them's got Ripley around the neck, and it's so close. I love Newt. Newt has some balls because she sees one come up from behind the table, and she's like, ah! And she pushes the table.
And it's pinned. Yeah. And great filmmaking because we're seeing its tail is coming up. That's what's pinned against, and it's going out. And we know as soon as it gets loose, it's going to jump on Newt. Yeah. Gonna get her. But our Marines get there. They come in.
I would like to shoot the glass. Shoot the glass. So they shoot the glass at freaking Hicks, man.
Yeah.
Forward roll in there.
Yeah. Hudson wastes one of them. I think the one that was coming after Newt Hunt. Because Newt is like, Hudson.
Yep. And he does, which we have to overlook, which they do. Alien Romulus, another one, but they overlook sometimes the acid because the movie told us that this acid don't stop until a long time. So every time they shoot something up, I'm like, well, the med lab's toast now. The whole floor's gone.
Because the face hugger very specifically had acid in it in the first movie.
Yeah.
That's how we learned.
There's acid.
Yeah.
And you hear Hudson go, will you die?
I just thought of this, Eric. Did they ever think of feeding the aliens antacid tablet, like Tums?
Oh my God. They force feed them Tums and they're okay after that. But then they suffer from dry mouth and they can't clack their teeth. Tom. So they kill the face huggers and then they know it was Burke. And Burke's plan is he was going to have the face huggers impregnate the two that were in there and then not tell anybody. Then when everybody goes into cryo sleep, he's going to kill everybody with the cryo sleep. You know, he's going to ruin their
And I love how that's revealed too, because they're all like, well, wait a minute. If he took you guys back, we would know that you guys were.
Oh, no.
And Ripley's like, oh, no, you're not thinking the next step ahead.
He's going to kill you guys. And he's like,
they're going to waste him. I honestly, I thought they were going to kill him.
Well, they were because it turns into a different scene because they're like, let's waste him. And somebody goes, no. And then boom, cut the power.
Power cut.
How can they cut the power, man?
They're animals.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, geez.
Yeah, so they get ready. The power's cut. They're getting ready. They're all like barricade. They've already barricaded everything. We know that from earlier.
Yeah.
So they're kind of going out there. And Hudson and Vasquez take trackers with them, and they're kind of the forward troops. They're out there with the hallways where the barricade is and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing for a long time. Nothing, Eric.
There's
a lot of
where
suspense.
It's all red. I think this is where it's all red.
Yeah.
Suspense in Aliens is off the charts.
Yeah.
Because now they're doing that goddamn clicking again. And they're saying somehow the aliens are inside the complex. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
okay,
They're like, we
everybody
sealed
go back.
everything up. We sealed it all up.
So they go back to operations, right?
And they're in operations. They seal a door, and they're looking at the door. Yeah,
they got that. We didn't talk about it before, but it's like a welding.
Yeah, they have like a hand welder that you can basically weld anything shut or cut anything open.
Or cut it. Yeah.
It's a really useful tool. It's like a futuristic Leatherman.
Yeah.
Right? That you can.
Yeah. So they seal it up just in time, and so much tension. And then you got freaking Hudson. He's like, oh, he's looking at his thing, and you see all the circles. It's
converging on it. And it's 20 meters, 15 meters.
Yeah, it keeps going. 13, 10.
And Ripley's like, that's impossible because now they would be in the room.
They're in the room. So where could they be coming from?
How could that be?
I don't know, man. It's those, they obviously they don't work in an office because drop ceilings are just all the rage.
Yeah.
But Ripley's like, oh shit. And Hicks goes up there and pulls a Ripley.
Yeah.
I like to call it, because Ripley, when in the first movie, peers up, looks around. That's what Hicks does. And this is a great freaking shot, isn't it?
I paused it to take in what we're looking at. What are we? So can you explain what we're looking at when he goes up into that drop ceiling?
We are looking at basically crawl space, but they should have thought of freaking from the get-go with all these pipes, and the aliens are filling up the background. You see them filling up the entire thing, going crawling.
Yeah, they're kind of really crunched down.
Yes,
kind of crawling,
squeezing their way through, but just with intent. You're like, oh, you guys.
And there's so many of them.
So many.
Yeah. And so Hudson just starts firing as he falls.
Yep.
He falls
and
backwards.
Aliens are falling through the ceiling now.
Yeah, they start coming through the ceiling, and this is just mayhem.
Yep.
Just things coming through the ceiling. The Marines are shooting them, blasting them apart. And this is where, sadly, our brave soldier,
he's brave now. He was brave for a few seconds.
Hudson goes out. He goes out admirably.
He does. He's like, oh yeah, you want some? How about you? Okay, you want some? And
does he use the one PG F word? No, they use the F word a lot in this, don't they, Eric?
No,
because did they say?
Did.
No, but doesn't he say F you to the thing when it's pulling him down? Because one of them comes up from the floor.
Oh, I don't know.
Grabs Hudson and starts to pull
the face. It is so scary because he's getting pulled down by his face.
But as he's going down, he's shooting, man. He's like, and I think he says something like F you as he's shooting the alien,
maybe.
Right? I think. And he goes down. Yeah.
Yep. Poor guy. And Burke frickin' runs away and closes the door.
Locks them out. Yeah.
Burke takes off. There's grenades. Vasquez is shooting these they're like little mini grenade launcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just freaking explosions. Aliens going, meow, meow. And they're trying to escape through the ducts now.
Yeah. Burke's closing doors behind him, and he gets to one door, and he opens it, and it's a xenomorph right in front of him.
And it does the teeth thing.
Yeah.
So he gets he gets hit in the face probably, right?
Yeah, but as you say, Eric, they're going full Newt now. They're gonna Newt's like follow me. Yeah.
Yep. And we've got Ripley and Hudson's dead, poor guy. So we got Vasquez and Gorman, who's now back in the movie. And then we have Gorman, Hudson, and then Hicks. That's it.
Yeah.
And then Bishop's elsewhere.
Yeah, because he went down that pipe and he's piloting. We're cutting back to him every now and then in stages of his piloting the ship down and stuff
too, because he's outside.
Yes,
and it's windy and now there's lightning from the generator,
the reactor.
But I thought, okay, an alien's going to come and rip him a new one any second. So
Bishop,
the tension is there, but the aliens are following our other guys.
Yes, they're through the vents, and Vasquez is sort of guarding the rear, so she's sort of behind everybody with her big ass gun and shooting them. And
She runs out of ammo.
Newt starts to outpace everybody, actually. He starts to get too far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, Newt. Then Vasquez gets to an intersection in these vents, and she's looking down and she forgets to look above her.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she's now got a pistol and she shoots it. And what I love is she's still diehard. She puts her foot on it and she's like, shoots it in the face. But of course, the acid just tears her leg up. So she's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Gorman becomes a hero here. He goes back to help Vasquez.
He's also out of the ammo. So he's only got a pistol. Yeah. And they're surrounded, which I thought was cool because you see another duct and it's coming up and they're crawling towards them in all directions. Love it. So
I think on one of these, Eric, just on one, and this is not to dock the movie. Yeah. On one of them, when it punched up through, I was like, it did look too much like a human punching up through the. Oh, did it? The dead. It's like you're like that's a man in a costume punching up through the thing. But the movie's very good. But on that one shot, I was like, oh, okay. But
it's funny.
But Vasquez and Gorman are there. Gorman kind of cradles Vasquez in his arms, and she's like, "We're out of ammo," and then he pulls out. He has a grenade.
Yep.
And
she turns to him tenderly and says, "You always were an asshole, Gorman."
And he clicks the grenade on, and they put their hands over each other. A final gun sex here. A final.
Yeah, he finally got involved. You know, they ended theirs. Yep, there you go. No more guns.
They blow up, but that explosion sends fire all through the vents. And unfortunately, sends Newt, it knocks Newt off balance, and she goes falling down through some vents. They can't save her, and she slides down into the netherworld.
And we haven't been really doing trivia on this, but I just thought as a kid I would have done the same thing. But it's a slide that she had to go down, and she kept messing it up on purpose because she wanted to keep going down the slide. So Cameron's like, "Hey, listen, if you do it this time, I'll let you go down as much as you want." She's like, "Okay." And then afterwards, he's like, "Okay, cut. Go ahead."
We're moving on. We'll keep Newt here. Yeah. She can just slide down the thing.
Keep going down.
Yeah.
But it does that tracker, right?
Fair though, Eric, it did look fun, that slide.
Oh, yeah. I would have done the same thing. Like, I screwed up.
So they got to find her. So they're kind of using the tracker and
the little watch.
She's yelling, and they find her, but she's under the grate. But she's sitting. She's like waist deep in water, like chest deep in water. Yeah, some
kind of like water sewer system.
Or all that rain. This is where it's gathered.
Yeah.
And they take out his handy blowtorch, Eric, and he's going to cut the grate.
Yeah.
And this is great. Wow, so good direction because it sparks. It's that bluish production design, that the color, but then these sparks are coming down around Newt from the thing above. It's so good. Looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's then behind her, I think it's right.
Yes.
The tail comes up first, right?
Yes.
Just you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Big alien and it gets her.
Yep. She screams.
Yeah.
And when they finally get down, all they see is what's her face, the little floating doll head. What's her name? Cassie.
Yeah.
Cassie.
And Ripley says, they don't kill you. She's still alive.
They don't kill you unless
let's just for a brief second when we talk about this, Eric. So I know this stuff changes a lot, but I get confused with the alien, even just in the movies that I know you and I are saying these are the ones. What are they? They definitely kill people.
Yes. They are like if you're dragging your prey to the encampment, but the prey's giving you a hard time, so you just kill it, and that's when they kill people. Because
that's good. I like that.
Yeah, because Burke's not dead. Burke's not dead. When you're trying to hurt them, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
But if not, they're just going to wound you, and then you face hugger shit. So everybody else,
they're going to use you too. Yeah.
Yeah. The people who died in this so far did not die from an alien killing them.
Yeah.
They died from acid, explosions,
right.
Things like that. So
Yeah, because when we think about it, like Drake might, he had acid, but he might still be stuck to a wall somewhere.
Oh, Drake
right?
no, he's melted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Alien Romulus. They finally show Alien Romulus does it right. You're like, okay, doesn't take much. It's acid, dude.
Yeah, because it doesn't stop. It burns through hulls of ships.
Oh, it keeps going. Yeah. She says they don't kill you. So we have 2 left, technically, plus Bishop. So there's only 3 people. Newt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and so they go up in the elevator because they know they gotta link up with Bishop because the time is ticking now.
Yeah.
They go up in an elevator, but as they're going up, Alien comes in. Hicks shoots the alien, gets hit with acid again.
But he's
on his
got
chest plate.
Armor. Yeah.
He's getting it off. Yeah.
But he does get acided a little bit.
He does. He's a little wounded. They link up with Bishop, and he says he's got the ship now, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, the ship's landing, I think. It's a little ship.
Yes.
And Bishop is like, hey, great, you guys. We got like 27 minutes.
Yep. We're not leaving.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What? We're not?" It's just a great. It's like, wait,
another
what?
big laugh I remember from way back when I saw it. Yeah. So they're flying. She's like, no, we're going to get Newt. They must have taken her to the reactor. Next thing we know, cut. Boom. No discussion, Eric.
Nope.
The ship's flying right into the reactor.
Yeah, the reactor building with with all it's got a lot of floors.
Oh, it's gigantic.
Right? Yeah.
Gigantic. And there's lightning and there's like electrical stuff going on.
Terminator lightning. I love it. It's that painted. So what do you call this? Our countdown?
Oh, yeah. This thing's going to blow.
Yeah. And he's great at like, you have 26 minutes and now you're thinking, okay, how long did it take to fly over there? Right? But we don't have to do the math because Ripley's suiting up with as much freaking ammo as she can get.
Yeah, she gets on an elevator to go down to the sub-basement.
Yeah.
The way I have it in my notes, Eric, is like, from the top of the elevator ride to the bottom, she's basically transformed herself.
Yes.
She's into a killing machine.
Yes. And she's taping guns together. She's putting she's got loads of grenades. She's got the flamethrower and the gun that shoots. She's got everything. And we hear 19 minutes left.
Yes.
And
we're hearing this is a callback, right? This was our ending of our Alien, the original Alien, that warning. I don't know if it's the same person doing the voice, but it's
I hope it is
very similar.
But I want to point out that Hicks is okay, but he got a sedative, so he's not.
Yes. Yeah. So Hicks and Bishop are back at the ship up on like a precarious platform.
Yes, and Mommy's on a mission.
So doors open down at the bottom.
You now have 15 minutes to reach minimum safe distance. Yes.
And so this is Ripley going down, basically coming down to the bottom. We're having the same scheme of sounds and images that we had at the end of the last movie. This is her descending to face her PTSD, face her trauma. But also we have the added thing in this movie, finding Newt. Like this is little mama bear coming out here, right?
And more than one alien.
Mm-hmm.
So she's using the flamethrower to check the quarters and getting closer, and you hear the like getting closer to where Newt is, and you see it's the meters are ticking down.
Yeah,
and she finally gets there.
And she's right on the cusp of all that resiny.
Yes,
we're now entering the alienish area. Right there, and Newt's thing is going off. Yeah,
but nope,
it's not.
She picks it up, and it's very heartbreaking because she picks I call it the watch. She picks it up, and it's got goo on it, and she's just like, oh, like it's all worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
we see Newt, and she's encased in like resiny, like gooey. It almost looks a little like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining. It's kind of almost like it's like frozen in a way. Like it looks.
It's something I've always wanted to duplicate, and my son Phoenix keeps telling me that we should do a corridor in the Lost Museum Haunted Adventure that looks like that with that, because we have spiders down there. So what if it was like alien spider?
Yeah, it's
that's
like
a solid thing, and she's stuck in there, like almost like she's in a prison or a what do you call that thing where you put your head and hands in like that?
And so she starts to wake up, And then we see the egg right in front of her.
Yep. Opening up right away. Yeah.
I could just say.
It's a great, they're so gross.
And then the little feet of the face hugger start coming up over the edge.
Yeah.
And Newt's, this actress, she can scream, this little girl. She can.
That was a good scream.
Yeah.
And what I love the transition for Sigourney Weaver. Because, I mean, this is an action film about aliens. So some of the acting, you're like, but she's devastated. And then she hears the scream and she immediately goes, oh, like just plucks up her instantly renewed, like, I'm getting her.
Yeah.
It was Ripley to the
Erik,
rescue.
Nominated for an Oscar. She was nominated for the Academy Award.
There you go.
I mean, for a horror sci-fi film, like she was
I did
nominated.
not know that. Maybe this scene.
Nominated for the Academy Award.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. But she comes just in time and shoots the shit out of that egg.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that because you're now telling all the aliens where you are, and they are coming out of everywhere, just coming.
She doesn't shoot them here, right?
Oh, she does.
She blasts here, a couple of them, yeah. And they keep showing. I don't know. I wanted to ask you about this. There's a very clear number countdown on the rifles.
Yes,
but I don't think it actually amounts to anything. Like it I think we're supposed to think she's running out.
She is,
but she always seems to have more than I think she does. Like,
it does. If you count the amount of times you hear the
yeah,
no, but
I don't. Yeah,
to count down to shit.
Okay, because I sometimes I'm like, wait, I thought she only had like 17 left.
Yeah,
and she's blowing shit out of stuff. But yes, but then she gets Newt out of the goo, and I wanted to talk to you about this. When I'm looking at when she's pulling her out of the goo, what do these things do? Because parts of it looks like discarded limbs of face huggers in there. Like I'm like, what is this stuff made out of? I always wondered. I know there's no definitive answer.
I think
what
it's
what do they do?
Whatever they're secreting, I have to think of it as like beehives where they do the wax, where they secrete, they puke it up.
Yeah.
And the wax gets kind of hard. So that's what they're doing here. So they have, it hardens into like this.
And then there's like pieces of wing in there, like with
whatever's in there. Spitting in it, pooping in it. I don't know.
Yeah, like old exoskeletons. Yeah.
But this is great because there's explosions.
We're reminded that this place is the reactor is blowing up too. Yeah, because they're going out. We got steam coming out.
Yeah,
like lights, red lights twirling.
Right.
But then she stops suddenly, and everything kind of slows down, and she stops, and she's looking around, and the camera cuts to a wider shot, and she's standing in the midst of like a chamber with all these eggs in it.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Like in the first movie, there was, I don't know, thousands. So it's the same type of thing. So it just, when it slows down, it's so much, like you said, slows down, nothing, no music. And then you just hear, this won't be the right sound effect. So here we go. Ready? This is what you hear. I mean, the last part, not so much, but it is this noise, unidentifiable, slurpy, effing noise.
Yeah. And we look. Yeah. And we see an egg being birthed
out of what looks like an elephant's trunk, like some kind of weird space elephant trunk.
But semi-opaque. It's like clear.
Yes.
And you can tell it's filled with some liquid or something.
Yeah.
And you can see through and you can see other eggs in it. It's a translucent sort of abdomen, I'm going to call it. Like, sack. And the camera keeps following it up, and it's bigger than we think. It is like suspended from the ceiling by, I mean, they got to do this practically, but they, because they got to find a way to make this, but it's suspended from the ceiling by the resin and parts and sticky things, but it's long. And it's just a long, translucent sack of eggs.
Yep. It's attached to something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we get our reveal of, I guess what we're calling is the queen or the mom. Queen. And this is if you've seen the aliens, this looks like a giant spider version of the alien, except its head is very, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of triangular shaped, wicked long.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also has extra hands in the front, like
almost like a T-Rex.
Yeah, but has other legs. Yeah. So it's sort of an insect version of the aliens, of the Xenomorphs. Yeah. And
they make eye contact.
Yeah. Yeah. And then other aliens start to show up. Where were they? Were they letting Ripley have her moment?
Yeah. They're kind of appearing in little corridors off to the side, like they're shadows, and they're starting to edge closer.
Yep. And so Ripley puts Newt down, and she's like, I love it. It's two moms facing off without any words. So she's just like, hey, I get this flamethrower right here. And the queen's like,
she does a warning shot even above, like,
yeah. So I like I don't know how can you quit like a mob movie where the queen just looks over and is like, all right, guys, back off. Off, everybody, back off.
I had my notes here, Eric. So they communicate like they have that intelligent level of a communication where they're like,
or maybe she's got like a
telekinesis or something. Yeah.
But they did cut the power.
But very
pretty smart.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, very. And they do face off against predators. So
they do. Yeah,
they do. Yeah.
So I guess
some might say they're mortal enemies. But
yes. Well, as they're doing that, Ripley looks over, and right next to her is an egg, and it starts to open up. Her look is just amazing. She looks at the egg, and then she looks at the queen. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
That's what I can hear in her head. If I'm an actor, and I don't have a line. I always try to say something in my head. And for me, it was like, seriously? Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, and so she just starts frying the eggs.
Yes. And all that other equipment she had. She is black, the little grenades, shooting them
and
off.
The Xenomorphs, Xenomorphs are coming. She's blowing the crap out of them.
And she hits the
she used the grenade launchers.
Yes, and shoots the Saki thing, and the queen is like,
Eric's doing a fantastic.
She's not.
I know we're not a video podcast.
Yeah, I wish you could see my little front legs. Like, yeah, it's like two neighbors that just are going.
So Newt and Ripley take off, and we see the queen detaches from the egg sack. That whole thing just comes off. She rips it off, and it's kind of gross.
It is kind of gross. And I want to point here that this is where some reason just acid doesn't come into play, man. Ripley's not a drop of acid.
No.
That whole floor's caving in by now. But no, nothing. And then she has a belt of grenades.
Yes.
And she's like, fuck, throws that right in.
Yeah.
And the whole place goes. And you can see that the queen is like, oh, shit. She's like, ah!
So they make it. Newt and Ripley make it to the elevator, and then they're waiting for the elevator to come down, right?
Yes, it's great because our friend comes on the loudspeaker again. She's like, emergency. You have 4 minutes to reach minimum safe distance. Have a nice day.
So what a great shot. Down this smoky, foggy corridor, we see the queen moving towards them at the elevator shaft. And her movements, it's a great image. She's coming towards her. Yeah.
She's still a little villainy because she was taking her sweet ass time to get to that elevator. She should have booked it.
I don't know how fast the queen moves, though.
I don't know. Maybe her ass hurts from, being ripped. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's like, oh, shit. Oh, she got a limp now. Oh, my God, my sciatica. Oh.
But they do get in the elevator and they start heading up, but they have to show us this. The queen, it's a little comical, Eric. It's a little funny. Do you want to say what happened?
So the elevator goes up and the queen's kind of like there, like, shit. And then the other elevator next to him comes down and the queen looks over like, I almost wanted her to clasp her little T-Rex hands together and be like, oh. I can fit in there for sure.
I know.
And she
It's
does
great.
fit in there. How is that?
Yes.
possible?
It didn't look
they're
too
not
big,
that
but
big.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they get up to the top level on the elevator, but
2
that
minutes.
Bishop, that's synthetic, Eric. That
Oh.
synthetic isn't there. The ship isn't there.
Nope. Just explosions and fire and
Wind. Things are falling over, and she's stuck on this platform, suspended, I don't know, 9,000 feet up in the air, and
there's 2 minutes left. It's 2 minutes, so
all is lost, man. Her and Newt
that
that's
elevator
it.
coming up.
They should have just kept cutting to the Queen.
Yep.
With the elevator music.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Girl from Ipanema or something.
She's checking her watch. Because really, what's she going to do in 2 minutes anyway?
Yeah.
She only
they got to get safe distance too.
Yeah. Well, the Queen's
not just getting
going anywhere.
Yeah.
But Ripley's out of ammo. Remember that ammo count?
Okay.
It says 0.
Okay.
So she takes all of her stuff off, and she's vulnerable with her new child. So
and she says, "Close your eyes, baby. Close your eyes."
Yeah. Oh.
Because the Queen gets out onto the platform.
Oh, she does, and we see her.
Yeah.
She's like, "I got you now, you little brat."
But
let's see how it feels to lose your baby.
Then Doc and the DeLorean pops up. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Come on, let's go.
It reminded me of that, actually.
That is pretty funny. It's not you, it's your alien kids.
But the shuttle just appears and hovers up into the thing, and Bishop was there the whole time, Eric.
Yep. And they don't let go either because they put the little slide down so they can get in. Ship is taken off. It catches on metal.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no. You just the suspense there.
Yeah.
Right? You're just, your adrenaline up.
And they're going through the reactors falling apart around them. The ship's going through. Did you notice the score sounds just like the trench run, Luke's final trench run in Star Wars? Dun, 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 dun.
Pump, pump, pump.
You know what I'm talking about? If you go back next time you watch this, Eric, it's very, very much like that. But they get out and they get up in the air. The reactor blows up, basically not the whole planet, but it's a massive mushroom cloud. But they're safe. They made it. They
did. So that 2 people and an android out of everybody that was there. I think we had 14 or 15.
Well, three people, right? Because Newt.
Oh, Newt. Yeah. Newt. I'm sorry, Newt and
Newt Hicks and Ripley.
3 people. Yeah. Of course. Sorry. But they get away, and Hicks is useless now. He's down for the count. He's all drugged up.
Yeah.
He wants to give her another gift. He's like, I have another gift for you. Love you. Yeah. No, he's done.
So they make it up to the ship. They're up there. They're in the big ship now. They're in the big ship. Yeah.
Okay. They're in the big ship.
Yes.
Okay. And they all get out of the ship.
They're parked at like a little landing dock, and Bishop is kind of laying out everything. Like, okay, good. Well, all good. He's saying the whole thing was unstable. That's why I didn't wait for you and all that. And she's like, Bishop, you're all right.
Yep.
And then they look on the floor, and it looks like acid. Something is dripping on the floor.
Yep. Great. Awesome surprise, wicked surprise. So Bishop's just standing there, and then through his chest from the back, this freaking black barb right through his chest. He starts puking up all of his milk, It'd
be so fun when you're an actor doing that. If you're an android in these movies,
yes. And
unless you have to do 900 takes, and then you're probably like,
But lo and behold, Art, that she's smart. The Queen nestled up underneath the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And
little like our alien did in the last one. Yeah.
Yep. And drops down. So she's pissed. She could have flicked she could have flicked Bishop away. No.
Oh no!
No, remember them little hands?
She grabs his upper torso with her arms,
She rips him right in half. Just goes schwank, and
that alien goo is flying.
And he's still alive. He's like, ooh.
Yeah, because the synthetics there,
he's okay.
His torso is on there, and he's just like,
And so she tells Newt to run. She's like trying to get the queen's attention.
Yeah, Newt drops. Newt loves going low. She always goes low.
She's all about the hidey holes. Yep. She'd be great in Prophecy, in the movie Prophecy.
She goes down in the under the grates of this loading dock here. And Ripley, for her part, runs and gets behind some door, big door, gets it closed.
Yep.
And the thing's banging with its head.
Yeah.
The door.
Pissed off.
And then it realizes, like, that other one was around here.
Yes, I'll leave you, but I'm going for the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's great. It's like Newt's running around underneath. It's above, chunk.
Yep.
Looking at her, and then it starts ripping up grates. It starts ripping up grates, putting its hand down or its tail, trying to get Newt.
Trying to get Newt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get this reveal, and guess what was in that hangar, Art?
Oh, what was there?
It wasn't a Lamborghini, I'll tell you that. Remember that piece of awesome equipment that
the loader, yeah.
Ripley has hooked herself up in that, and she's like, and then she goes, "Get away from her, you bitch!"
Academy Award nomination,
great. But she made it real. Because
this was the era. People have to understand. If anybody younger is listening to this podcast for some reason, but this is the days of Arnold, and you had to have lines like this. I think every movie, it was just the studios were like, you gotta have a catchphrase.
And if the alien queen could talk, she would have been like, I guess he got the point. Things like that, right? I just tore him a new one. Something.
But it's a great image. And you go back to early sketches of James Cameron when he was thinking this up, but with this mech loader Ripley fighting the alien. He has great sketches of it that he drew that somebody turned into actual paintings. Yeah.
So they're going to have, now it's Ripley and the alien queen. They're going to have a fight, right? So my wife happens to be here. So Orsina, everybody.
Hi, Art.
Hi.
So we're doing Aliens. So now you have to listen to the podcast because you've seen it.
Yes.
So, okay. So we're at a climax now, which where Ripley is fighting the queen. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Ripley's in this big mech, and the queen is trying to get at her using her tail, among other things.
Yes.
So what noise does the queen's tail make that I do probably every single day of my life? Get close. Don't disappoint me. There's thousands of people counting on you. The tail noise. Oh my God. We don't know each other. 20-something years of marriage.
I'm sure when you do the noise, I'll be like, oh, that noise.
Yeah. I do it all the time. That's the sound of the tail.
Give me a hint.
Well, I'll give you a hint.
Go ahead.
The tail whips around. It whips around.
Whips around trying to get at Ripley.
I'm sorry. What is it? Now you have to do it for me.
I will.
Okay.
Here it comes. Ready?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's what I use for every time we're. Oh,
yeah.
What does frickin' Newt say? What does Newt say when she tells them about the aliens?
I don't know.
Oh, what is?
But see that little whipping.
What
noise,
does Hudson say?
That's just a whipping noise. That's not.
It is a classic whipping noise that you just. I'm
sorry to disappoint you.
That's all right. Well,
you didn't disappoint.
I don't live, eat, and breathe.
Oh well, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's what I use almost, I can't say every day of my life, but this whipping noise, I'm always like, alien tail. And she's trying so hard to get it. Ripley, and Ripley's using she's got a little blowtorch. Everybody's a blowtorch, Art.
Well, there's a lot of things that this auto loader has.
Oh my God. Wouldn't it be funny, Art, if she hit another button and a song went on? Like, I feel good, dude. It's like, shit. Like a windshield wiper.
Oh no!
Aliens getting squirted with the stuff
like it's another one and like a massager, like a back massager starts like a sharper image, yeah, but anyways, yeah.
But she grabs the queen by the neck with this loader.
Mm-hmm.
And the queen has got several arms, so really so close. She's getting her with the teeth, because she's got
the extended jaw is trying to come through the. Yep.
Yeah.
We always got to, in the Alien franchise, always got to have the shot of the alien jaw getting close to Ripley's face. Got to have that.
Oh my God, it's probably in every single one.
I know. They find different ways to do it though, but
So what are they what's the plan here?
Well, then it ends up there grappling almost like I love they separate and it's almost like two boxers late in the round. Did you notice like they're kind of like, bobbing and weaving with each other separated, and then Ripley opens I guess a button on the mech suit opens the airlock.
Well, in case you have to dump shit out there, I guess.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you don't have to get out. You don't want to get out. That would suck. It's like, I got to get out, go down, pull a lever, get back suited up.
We've been doing really good at not digressing here, but
no, we're almost there too.
No, I can't help it because
we're almost there.
She presses the button for the air, the dock, whatever that is. Or what if she presses a button and then like the disco lights come on? She's like, shit. Like a bed comes out of the wall.
Can't get enough of your love.
Yeah.
Baby.
It's like, oh my God, what's happening?
I know we're starting to lose it. We're very close.
Bubbles. Okay. All right. Okay. So she opens the airlock. Yeah.
Opens the airlock.
Yeah.
She grapples over and gets it over there, but it's wrapping its tail around and doesn't work out the way you think.
Yeah, because she wants to dump the queen in the hole, but the queen's like, nope, and grabs.
And both of them fall into the airlock, which I think is just great for this.
But luckily, the mech is on top. But it's a great shot from the top of seeing the queen pinned down and just pissed off, like, rah! And Ripley is okay, but still has to get out of there.
Yes. So she climbs up there's like a ladder. She's climbing up. Meanwhile, up top, we're seeing Bishop is.
Oh yeah, Bishop's still alive.
Bishop's still alive up there. We have to remember that.
Newt is alive.
So Ripley gets about halfway up, and she pulls the lever to open the second door, the one that they fell on.
Yeah,
for the airlock.
In the middle of the airlock.
Yeah.
Seems like bad placement.
Well, I know. Well, I guess the idea is, Eric, if you're going out there as a space person, you'd go to the first one, close it, and then open the next one.
No, that makes more sense.
I got to explain this stuff to
you? Yeah, you do. I'm thinking I would have screwed it up. I would have gotten sucked right out.
And you'd suck everything out with the So she opens it up, and it's a great shot of seeing the mech suit fly away. The alien is still hanging on, though.
Because the queen grabbed Ripley's leg.
Yes.
And my thought was, how heavy is this queen? She would have ripped Ripley's leg right off.
Like you said, it's like an elephant size or a giraffe.
Yeah.
It's like...
But Ripley's holding on, and
imagine if you were suspending a giraffe off your foot.
Right. You're fine. You got upper arm strength. You just hold on. But everything's getting sucked out into space, including Newt and half of a Bishop. Bishop's like, oh. Yeah, but I think Newt saves Bishop, right?
No, Bishop grabs Newt.
Okay, it's the reverse.
Because he's a synthetic, so he has unhuman strength, so he can hold on.
Yeah.
And so he grabs Newt with his other arm. And so Newt's hanging down. Ripley is like got her arm at least wrapped around, and she's trying to hold on. And it's not looking good for her, Ripley, and I do not understand this part. Every time I watch this movie, I'm like, all right,
there's always the thing when people are like,
this suction is sucking huge things out.
Yeah.
But
Ripley's she's a mom now.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So the queen finally lets go and gets just like the original Alien, cast out into space.
Yeah.
So
does space kill them? I wonder. Or do they just float around?
If we cover Alien, Romulus, we can get into it, but we're not going to do that now.
That's one you like, I know, but we won't get into that now.
I do know the answers.
Yeah. So, so Ripley does have to climb up, though. She's still got to get out of there because the airlock's open. She gets up, she gets over the top, and and it closes the airlock.
And I don't know if you hear. I think you probably have to have the subtitles on to hear it, but Newt runs to her and says, "Mommy."
I noticed that.
Did you?
With the subtitles, because I watched with the subtitles.
I never,
but I don't think I never caught that either. But transformed, this is
So
Ripley has faced her demons and then also become a mom figure.
Yes, which they cut out. She actually had a daughter.
Yeah, they cut that out. That's in the special edition.
Yeah, we don't.
At the beginning, when we learned that she's been in hypersleep for 57 years, they're also like, by the way, your daughter died.
Your daughter died.
I'm okay with them cutting that.
Though.
I'm okay with them cutting that.
Yeah, they don't need.
We get the maternal instinct thing. Now they're gonna go to hypersleep now.
Yeah,
cryosleep.
What's his name? The android. Bishop. He goes, not bad for a human. And I'm like, 80s.
I told you they have to.
They should have done it.
Have to.
They must have given him like 6 or 7 things to say. I would have been like, I guess I won't be wearing pants again. Or you did good, Bishop. Yeah, it took a lot of guts. Get it? Guts? Okay.
So why are we making this longer? Why are we doing
this? Cryo.
Okay, what are we doing?
They're going to cryosleep.
Going to cryosleep.
Yeah, so we got...
See, now I'm funny again. Half of Bishop is going into cryosleep.
Half of Bishop. Are the legs in a separate place?
I don't know what happened to the legs.
Yeah, but Hicks kind of fades away from the movie because he doesn't really get it. He's just in the cryo.
Can I just say, I just thought of this. The Bishop situation here kind of presages Predator Badlands, if you think about it. What we see in Predator Badlands.
Yeah, I think maybe they just stole that.
I know.
Yeah. But everyone's going to cryosleep, and then Newt's there, and she's all clean for the first time. And she's like, can I dream? Like, yes, you can. I think we both can. Oh.
We both can, meaning no more nightmares, Eric.
Right, yeah. But
no more nightmares.
That's not true, because they're going to have nightmares for the rest of their lives. That's not how it works, Archie. Therapy, family therapy, anxiety. Yeah, they're not. No, that kid waking up.
I hope Wayland Yutani has good medical.
Oh my God.
Like, I think
they are both going to be on drugs. Remember that time when that creature from another world tried to kill us? That was fun. Merry Christmas, by the way. No.
When everybody died around us. Twice for Ripley.
Yeah. Egg sacs everywhere. Remember when you basically had mucus all over your body from an alien puking on you?
Saw your parents dragged off.
Yeah. Remember that? Remember that? But there's a nice closing shot of both of them asleep.
Yeah. It's no longer Jonesy and Ripley. It's them in their little pods. We go in.
Yeah.
They look very peaceful.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful.
Yes.
All is right in the world.
All is right.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's it.
That's our end.
Done.
That's Aliens.
Aliens.
Great movie, Eric. I'll just say,
come on.
Really, I mean, come on. Yeah, like I said, not only a great blockbuster, just I'll just say this. I went to see it. I remember with my dad when it came out, and I think my sisters were there too. I'm not sure, but I remember this is one unusual for my dad. My dad was like, "Oh, I want to see that again."
It holds up, yeah. And for a 2-hour and 17-minute movie, it moves. It moves.
And James Cameron is a unique filmmaker, and you see his fingerprints all over this. And I'm stunned at how effective this is and just how great it looks.
Yeah.
And just
and
all the images, everything.
86, and it
holds up.
You can watch it now and go, oh, I love these effects. I love it. I mean, no CG. So
Roger Ebert's review, I just looked, I was curious, Eric. He was like, this movie was so intense. He says this in the review. You can look it up. He goes, I was like, I wanted to I just didn't want to do anything for like 2 days. I was so wrung out by this movie.
Yeah. You can see it again and again. You might skip I always go to where they're going down on the planet. Just, I mean, I watched.
They get there pretty quickly.
I watched the gun sex. I do watch those scenes a lot.
Yeah, it's very, and Cameron has a lot of that. I mean, right up through, think Avatar. It's like the guns, the mechanisms.
Yeah, he's got a thing.
Yeah, it's. Well, I think he has certain thoughts. He's not necessarily glamorizing it. I think he has thoughts about corporations, environment, how mechanical stuff interacts with the world and how we assume things and we don't know what's out there. Even think about Titanic. The theme of Titanic is we're building this ship that can't be sunk and it hits a glacier and it's collapsing. Right. Yeah. Whoops. So I think you can see that even in this movie. So I think there's a lot of things that are really cool about it. And like I said, 7 Oscar nominations for a blockbuster. Crazy. That's great. Amazing.
Guys, don't have to, if you're not Alien folks and you're thinking, oh, I might want to keep going. Don't. I mean, you can if you want, but the third one, you're just like, wait, what? Right from the beginning.
Another great director in the third one, David Fincher.
But they just gave him something that he had to work with, and you're just so disappointed. You're like, oh, really?
Yeah.
And then the fourth one is it's like Batman and Robin kind of feel. You know, when you see Batman and then you go to like Batman and Robin and you just go, what happened?
We should say Sigourney coming back in all of these.
She does.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'll do it. But I need lots of money and also a reason. I need an arc. So, but yeah, and Alien Romulus, I would jump from here to Alien Romulus. Some people don't agree with me, but I would.
And then on our last podcast, we did Alien, Eric, I think you also recommended there's a TV series that you.
No.
Oh, no.
I don't. Nope.
Oh, you don't?
No.
At that time, I don't think you'd watch the whole thing. You were just getting into it.
No, they're just, okay. It's like, knock it off. When the alien starts being able to talk to you and like have a conversation, like you're going to go have an ice cream together, I'm like, okay, the monsters in it are unique, but the rest of it, I'm just like, Timothy Oliphant, he's a hottie.
Yeah.
I'd love to have his hair. I only do a little bit. But
so Eric,
that's it.
So we should talk about if we had a rating system, but I listened to my old podcast. We did have a rating system for Alien. Do you remember what you gave Alien?
No.
As a rating, Eric?
What did I do?
You gave it 2. You gave it 2 different ratings.
Oh, I was going to say
the first rating was you gave it 10 out of 10 tidy whities.
Oh yes, absolutely yes. That's it.
But then, as a backup, you said 10 face huggers. Was your
yeah that makes sense.
But you did, that was your rating for it. So Eric, what will we give this? Aliens?
I don't know. I'd have to start with an award. That's all I got, right?
All right. Well, sometimes we do give awards.
So good.
For films.
No other films would be able to keep up with it. So it's the Game Over, Man award for everybody else. Like, game over, man. That's it. I get
over.
10 out of 10 doll heads.
Yeah. Ooh,
10 out of 10 doll heads.
Yeah, it is.
10 out of 10 I said, Bishop sandwiches. No.
For our midnights.
You did it. 10 out of 10 sex guns.
Ooh.
Sexy guns. Come with me.
Yeah.
I'm also going to throw in a free first session with our sexy yoga gun class. If you guys like and subscribe, we'll give you 1 session for free. You're going to love it.
We're going to get a whole new audience off of this podcast, I think.
Yeah, we switched to just sex and guns now.
Yeah. Eric, I think this is probably definitely most Academy Award nominations of any movie we've done on this podcast. So, Eric, I've had a great time talking to you about Aliens.
Me too.
Yeah. So,
I don't think, I think, but if we do another podcast, it might be a bad call. So it's a bad call. And, sorry, a bad call. That didn't work.